Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a very rainy England. Not quite as sunny as it was yesterday.
No, it's not very nice today, but hello viewers.
Hello viewers. We've got my main man, Mr. Loz.
Alright.
Loz is being an absolute star today because I'm actually off to buy a new drift car. Woo woo! Why have I lost my voice? Loz and I are actually off on a bit of a mission today. We've got my old JZX90 Cresta on the back of the truck, which is actually now Luke's car. We're taking that. Where are we taking that, Loz?
We're going to their hideout.
Once Loz and I have done that, we're going to be heading to East London.
Yeah.
On a bit of a mission. I've actually bought a new drift car. Well, it's kind of a new drift car. It's a very cheap drift car. A nice chap called Chris got in contact with me. They said they've got a Soarer. It's been sitting for about 2 or 3 years. It's got a 1UZ, so a V8 engine, and it's automatic. But I can have it for 250 quid. It doesn't have an MOT, but it does run and it does drive apparently. So, I mean, even if it just moves, we're fucking laughing at 250 quid. Yeah. Loz and I are going to go and drop the Cresta off in Staines, and we're going to head to East London, check out the Soarer. Make sure it's all right. For 250 quid, you can't really moan. And then we'll chuck the car on the back of Lozzy's truck and drag it all the way back to sunny Surrey. The weather is absolutely shocking today. Loz and I have been driving through like fucking the sea pretty much. Yeah, massive puddles.
I think the channel's shallow.
The channel's fucking split.
The truck's going wading.
The main purpose of getting this car is to really have another spare shell. Obviously it's got all the parts in there, all the interior. We are missing quite a few bits from the red and green one, so that might come in handy to have a spare Soarer. If the car isn't an absolute dog, if it drives and the chassis is not too bad, I might actually potentially turn it into a practice car. It is an automatic, it is a V8, but they will still skid pretty decent once you weld the diff. Auto skids can be a little bit tricky because obviously you haven't got a clutch, you haven't got a handbrake, but it will make you into a really good skidder because you've really got to rely on weight transfer to skid the car. You'll probably recognise Loz from numerous previous videos. Obviously Loz is a transport driver. He does do delivery nationwide around the country.
And Europe as well.
And Europe and the rest of the world. Africa, Australasia.
Nowhere
America.
There's too many pirates.
Yeah, nowhere there's any pirates. Can't go anywhere there's pirates. No. If you want to check out Loz's Facebook page and get in contact with him to get a quote, he's super competitive. Check out his Facebook down here. Send him a little message, tell him where you're going, a couple of postcodes, and he'll come back to you with a super deal. Big thanks to all the patrons as well. We've had an additional 48 patrons in the last 5 days. So yeah, massive thanks to you chaps, really appreciate it. We're currently on 280 patrons, so we only need another 220, then I will do as promised and get a sick Monky London headquarters. It'll be really sick when we get headquarters. We'll be having meets there, we'll be doing barbecues, we'll be doing orgies, we'll have people walking around in bikinis, possibly Loz.
Oh yeah,
Seriously guys, it'll be really sick when we do get a base. So yeah, check out my Patreon out down here, join up and be an absolute legend. Loz, Luke and I have now arrived. Loz is just going to unload the car now. Not only has Luke got a sick JZX90 Cresta, but his missus has got this really cool BMW M3. He overtook us on the motorway. The thing sounds absolutely savage. I'm told it's got a pretty gnarly carbon intake, which we will check out now. Nice to meet you. Quick look under the engine bay. Oh baby, look at that carbon intake. Lovely set of wheels as well. I must admit I do like the bronze against the sort of silvery grey paintwork, looks really good. Very nom. Monky London likes. Right, there's the JZX coming off. This wheel doesn't rotate at the moment, so we're having to use this slippery gym to take the car off, which is a little bit precarious, but we're getting there.
Okay,
keep going, Luke.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, it's coming.
Come on.
Winch.
Okay, hold it.
That's
there.
it.
I'll
Stop.
do the winch a bit.
1J. Me and Mr. Lozzy Bear are back on the M25. We've got a bit of a mission, haven't we? Because we're going from pretty much from the west side of London to the east side of London. And the traffic doesn't look to be great, but we should get there in about, what's it saying, Loz?
An hour and 2.
Yeah, about an hour left to go. We did have a bit of a mission getting the old JZX off, didn't we? Fuck me.
Yeah, that was a bit of a mission.
Yeah, luckily Loz had the old slippery gyms, which did make life bearable.
Too bad, yeah.
Yeah. I might actually invest in some slippery gyms because 9 times out of 10 my car goes back on the trailer without a wheel moving. So probably a worthwhile investment. Anyway, Lozzy and I are going to crack on and we will see you down at the yard in about an hour's time. Me and the Lozzy Bear have arrived. Very safe journey, I must admit. The boys, we've just spoken to Chris now. He's just going to open up his yard now and then we're going to drive in and check out the bad boy Soarer. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
Fist bump, what's saying Chris?
Hey, how's it going?
Woo! So we just drive in, yeah?
Yeah, just driving. Just going.
Can you get around there?
In the yard. Should do.
Yeah, it should be alright. She's a bit tight. We're in boys. Got RS3, very nom.
Nardo grey.
Yeah, Nardo grey, knows his colours. And there's the new beast. Look at that, sick. Here is the new beast. She's got a little bit of drift damage. The boys tell me a car hit in a car park, but I'm convinced they did it in a bit of street over anyway. Yeah, it looks really, really clean. It's quite dark, so we'll have a proper look round when we get back to the yards. And what is it, boys? It's a 1UZ V8.
1UZ, yeah.
Let's have a look. Quick look inside. The old auto. She looks sick. Looks nice inside. Obviously still got the original slush box, but we'll possibly change that for a manual at a later stage or just try it with auto. Looks pretty nice, this, man. You sure the price is right? It's definitely 250, yeah? Seems too good to be true. That's mint, man. Fucking hell, she's pretty clean, isn't she?
Got Magna Core cables.
Yeah, fair play. It's really, really tidy in here. What colour is it? Is it green?
It is frog shit green, yeah.
So it's the same as my old one?
Yeah.
Fuck me, it's going to be sick, man. So yeah, it's quite cool. The only thing it's sort of different, not from factory, it's got IS wheels on it. They do actually look pretty good on the old girl.
On the back.
Yeah, it sort of fills it up a bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, it's got a little reversing camera. Is that so I can see when I hit the wall?
That's the one.
No, it looks really, really mint, boys. Nice one. What's the mileage on it? 107,000. Is that miles or kilometres?
Jay, miles or kilometres? On 107.
Miles. Yeah, it's smart in here, man.
And then I had it converted when it's about 95 kilometres.
Yeah. And we've got a sunroof as well. Sick.
Yeah, I don't know if that works. I dare try it.
Yeah, has it got full service history? Car is all good to go, so yeah, me and Lozzy just going to chuck the car on the truck and then crack on with our adventure. Be sad to see it go, won't you, Jay? Yeah. You see it you see it in every fucking video I remember. The car's actually owned by Jay, but Chris actually got in contact with me. And Jay, you've had the car for how long?
About 8 years.
About 8 years?
8 years.
Go on, man.
Me well.
I'll keep it in mint condition. There she goes. Final thoughts?
Let's do a burnout on the truck.
There we go. You are, that's it, man. Yeah, about it. How's she drive, bro?
Oh, it's lovely.
It's nice,
it's
isn't
like
it?
silk.
Yeah, considering this car's been sitting for 3 years, man, it's actually in really good nick. Has it got a wooden wheel? Nah. Oh yeah, it's also got a wooden wheel, man. We can do like Regent skids, man. Right, me and Lozzy Bear are all good to go. We said goodbye to Jay and to Chris. Absolute legends they are. They sorted me out a super cheap deal. I mean, 250 quid for that car is literally nothing, is it? Let's be honest. They've been really kind. See you later, Joe. Cool, what a mission. Loz and I have literally just driven through about an hour and a half of central London. Whoa, so we couldn't get over the bridge or the tunnel, could we, because of the restriction?
Yeah, width restriction.
Yeah, so
it never used to be there actually.
Yeah. Anyway, we're just going to go and grab a McDonald's because we're both absolutely starving. I've just shut the McDonald's inside. Loz is having a little bite to eat. I thought I'd quickly show you guys the Soarer. Now we got a little bit of light. As you can see, she is pretty goddamn clean. Look right down there, not a single mark. I literally cannot believe that we managed to bag this for $2.50. Absolutely crazy. We got a nice bit of nom-nom. We've got 4 double cheeseburgers. We've got 2 large fries. We've got 2 Fantas, and we got some cheddar melts.
What are you having?
How long we got left, Lozzy?
15 58 minutes.
58 minutes, see down there. What a mission that turned out to be. How long did it take us to get back, Lozzy? 2.5 hours?
2 hours 45.
Yeah, traffic was really, really bad. Obviously going through central London didn't really help, but we are finally back. Happy days.
Lovely job.
Oh, yeah, big up my main man, Mr. Loz.
No worries.
Thanks, Lozzy, man. Star you are. It's pretty dark now, as you guys can see, so what I'll do is we'll actually run through the car tomorrow when we've got a little bit of daylight. We're also pretty tired, we want to go home. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a like, put any comments down below, do my best to get back to you, and we will see you soon.